Yeah, good evening, children. Uh, you're welcome for this SAT program. Of course, in India, many students talk about IITs, then JEE mains, BITSAT, and those kind of examinations. And very few really understand or know that there is something else called as SAT through which one can enter into topmost universities of the world, top 100 universities of the world. Not only that, few institutions in India, around 85 institutions in India, are giving admissions through SAT only. That means there is an exam which exists and an exam which is very simple when compared to IIT JEE levels of teaching learning process or working or taking tests, anything, whatever it is. So, but very few of Indian students know about it, and those very few students work in that direction. So, children, when we have to prepare for JEE mains or JEE advanced or BITSAT or whatever it is, one has to spend a lot of time because Indian Indian entrance exams, they test the depth of the knowledge. But whereas the SAT does not test the depth of knowledge, but it tests the application skill of the child. And this SAT 1, otherwise general SAT, we call it as general SAT, has two things. One is English, two subjects, English, and other is mathematics. Of course, English you had just now one session. Mathematics for general SAT, it's very simple. All basics only, which you have been doing from your 8th class onwards till 10th. And very few topics are little beyond your 10th standard. So, either English or mathematics, they are conducted for 800 marks, and it's very easy to score 800 out of 800 in mathematics unless you people commit some mistakes. There are few questions where there are certain logical reasonings and analytical skills, general aptitude, mental ability involved. Those are the regions where you need to use your brain little bit. Otherwise, remaining parts are very simple. Mathematics part, particularly mathematics part, it's very simple. So, scoring 800 out of 800 in mathematics is not at all a difficult task. So, therefore, children, it's all you who has to think and start preparing for the examination. So, be brave, bold enough, and then try to face the examination and score marks. This is what you need to do. So, children, to start with, we are starting something called as uh, solving linear equations and inequations in one variable. Now, when I talk about this statement, that itself gives you an impression what the chapter is and what are we going to cover. Linear means what? Straight line. Straight line means what? Mathematically it is of degree 1. One variable means x only. We will not have x and y, only x will be there. So, therefore, inequations means either greater than symbol or less than symbol, including equal to sign, such things will be called as inequations. And now what all are the equations? So, of course, everyone knows equation means equal to 0, something like that is given. Inequations means greater than symbol, lesser than symbol, and maybe even including equal to sign. That's a separate scenario. So, if we are dealing with equations with the degree 1 and that too in one variable, that is x, and maybe it is either equation or an inequation, whatever it is, this chapter covers those things only. And children, I am sure like these 10th class kids who are from India are very much comfortable with this chapter. I think you'll be playing with it because this doesn't need big knowledge. This just needs simplification skill, that's all. See, but when I talk about this simplification skill, then there could be certain problems which students will face, particularly when it is an inequation. From when you change the direction or change the sign, all these things are very important factors. How the things change, these are all very important factors. So that we'll face them. Once we come across the situation, we'll discuss and we'll face them and we'll create some knowledge about it. Okay, children? So let's now enter into this chapter called as linear equations and inequations, solving of linear equations and inequations. So let's start with this. So look at this, children. It's such a simple and easiest question, you see. Solve for x. 8x is less than 5 into 2x plus 4. So now see how will we work this. See, it's such a simple question, very simple question. There is nothing. I think as soon as you see this, you will feel so joyful and so enthusiastic to work on with this. So now children, look at this. First of all, I'll write this 8x as it is, and this is less than symbol as it is. 5 into 2, 10x, plus 5 into 4, 20. Right, children? So now I want to take this 8x to the other side and 20 to the other side, this side, left side. 8x to the right side, 20 to the left. So 20, when it comes to left, it becomes minus 20. Minus 20 has come onto the left, and 8x will go to the right, less than 10x minus 8x. So children, if you see here, 10 minus 8 is 2x. 2x is greater than minus 20. So minus 10 is less than x. So here x is greater than minus 10. This way if you come, it is minus 10 is less than x. This way if you go, x is greater than minus 10. Right, children? So that is what is important, signs. So here you see which option satisfies here. Option number 1 satisfies. Option number 1. Right, children? So please note it fast so that I'll give you 5 seconds time to copy. Yeah, children. So let's move to the next one. See, these are all very small questions. I think even you can take a click out of it and keep in your iPads or mobiles or whatever it is you're doing. I think we need not waste our time in giving you time for copying this unless you need it. But I think like you can just screenshot it and keep it with you so that you can refer to them. But really, when a critical problem comes or critical question comes, definitely we'll give you time to copy. Okay, children? So let's start with the next question. Solve for x. See, as soon as we say solve, it is nothing but finding out the value of unknown. So there is nothing to really state again. So here minus 0.4x is less than 4. So minus sign should not be there when we try to solve it. So we need to eliminate this minus sign. Minus 0.4x is less than 4, we said. So if you have to eliminate minus sign and as well as 0.4, the decimal should be removed. So I can multiply by 10 on both sides because single decimal is there, or I can write this 0.4 as 4 by 10 also, doesn't matter. So whatever it is, whether multiplying by 10 or writing 0.4 as 4 by 10, it's all same. So multiplying by 10 on both sides, and as well as when I remove this minus sign, this sign changes. Okay, this is lesser than symbol becomes greater than symbol. Remove minus sign here, here you'll add one minus sign. Okay, children? So now look at this. Still minus sign is existing. So this direction will not change. The direction will not change. So therefore, now look at this. Minus 4x. 0.4 into 10 is 4. 4 into 10 is 40. So 4 cancels 40 10 times, and lesser than symbol, when you remove this minus sign, that becomes greater than symbol and the minus sign goes to the other side. So that becomes, that means x is greater than, lesser than becomes greater than, minus sign will move from left to right. So 40 by 4 is 10. So which option satisfies? Option number A. Right, students? So this is how you see. I'll tell you where students will commit mistakes in these type of things. See, this is very simple, but still there are places where students commit mistakes. What all are the places where they commit mistakes? Simple thing is in changing the directions. Whenever sign changes, the direction should also change. Many students commit mistake in not changing the direction. So therefore, please be careful while changing the sign. You should also change the directions. This is the place where everyone commit a mistake and afterwards they feel bad for having spoiled it. So children, please be careful in these type of cases. You see, I removed minus sign, I took it to the right, so actually automatically the direction should change, but people will not change. You see, here you have this option also. So finished, both options are there. So you commit a mistake because both answers are there. You forgot to change the direction and you may tick answer as D. So this is how students commit mistake. Therefore, I ask you to be little careful in these type of things. This is only typicality in this chapter. Remaining all are very simple. Now look at the next question, children. X square is less than 4. Then x is what? So here actual theory lies. Now children, look at this. X square is less than 4 means whenever square symbol is taken out, you will get plus or minus. Whenever square symbol is taken out, you will get plus or minus. So x square is less than 4 means x can be either plus 2 and minus 2. Now when I talk about plus 2 and minus 2, the question arises where the x lies. This is 0, this is minus 2, this is plus 2, whether x lies here and here or in between. These are all important aspects. Whenever it is an inequation, it will include range of values. When it is an equation, it will have single value because linear equation. Degree 1, so single value. But if it is an inequation, it will contain range of values for which those given inequalities satisfy. Right, children? So now question arises, because we know clearly, for root 4, plus or minus root 4 is plus or minus 2. So one side it is minus 2, other side it is plus 2. Now the question arises whether it is here and here or here. So remember, whenever you have less than symbol, it lies between. It lies between. Whenever it is greater than symbol, it does not lie between, means below the smaller value and above the greater value. See, how it is logically also we can explain why it is like that, okay. So now if you look at this, x square is less than 4, so plus or minus root 4 is plus or minus 2. So you have this. Why this? I told less than symbol. Less than symbol. See, I'll show you some values. X square is less than 4, so x lies between minus 2 and plus 2. If same thing, x square is greater than 4, x square is greater than 4, then x belongs to minus infinity to smaller number, union bigger number to infinity, like that. If equal to sign is there, x square is less than or equal to 4, then x lies between minus 2 to 2. Equal to sign, so here also equal to sign is included. So if x square is greater than or equal to 4, then x belongs to minus infinity comma minus 2 union 2 comma infinity, like that. So this is how you need to take the values of x based on the whether it is lesser than symbol or greater than symbol. So as far as this question is concerned, as x square is less than 4, x is less than plus or minus 2 means it lies between minus 2 and plus 2. Please note it fast. I think this is important question, so I think you should note it, please. Okay students, so let us go to the next question. Solution of the equation. See, this is equation. If it is equation, I am sure you all will be enjoying because there is no complication, no change of sign, simple simplification, and you will be able to get the solutions easily. So here 3 into x minus 6 by 5 is x, so we should find the value of x. So simply cross multiply. 3x minus 18 equal to 5x. 3x minus 18 equal to 5x. So bring this 3x to the right. 5x minus 3x is 2x equal to minus 18. So x equal to minus 9. Very, very simple. There is nothing in this. No complication, no logical reasoning, nothing. Simple. Cross multiply. 3x minus 3 6 are 18 equal to 5x. 5 into x is 5x. Bring 3x to the right, 2x equal to minus 18, x equal to minus 9. Right, children? So this is very easy question. That's what I said. Whenever it is an inequation, there are little complications because the change of sign is very important. Change of direction is very important. But when it is an equation, it's simple simplification only. And that too, you kids will finish it off very easily. Right, children? So let's go to the next question. So option A satisfies. Okay. Let's move to the next question. See, here comes the word problems. When it comes to word problems, we students are very lazy. We don't have time even to read the sentence. We don't even bother to read the question. But children, remember, whenever a word problem is given, don't look at the numbers and don't try to answer. Try to work. Try to solve. So children, here read the question. John must save at least $25.50 to buy a hat. Okay. So if he saves 80 cents per day, how many days will he take to save the required amount? So let us say he is taking X days to save that minimum required amount. Per day, how much he is saving? Per day, how much he is saving? 80 cents. 80 cents means 80 by $100, right? Means 0.8. 0.8 into number of days is D. Minimum required is $25.50. So greater than or equal to. Minimum means greater than or equal to. At most means less than or equal to. Means this becomes maximum. But when I say at least, that is the minimum amount required. So greater than or equal to this. So now children, I said first of all we should eliminate decimals. To eliminate decimals, I need to multiply on both sides by 100. I need to multiply both sides by 100 and as well divide it by 80 or divide by 0.8 on both sides. It's okay, anything is okay, like this. 100 into 0.80D is greater than or equal to 25.5 into 100, like this. So in this case, D is greater than or equal to 25.5 into 8. Okay. So now you simplify it, you get it like this. So that means greater than or equal to 31 means you cannot have a decimal days, isn't it? Minimum number of days is 32. In that case, the minimum number of days the child needs to save that minimum amount required is 32 days. Means on 32nd day, he will get this much of amount in his hand. Right, children? So please note this. I'll give you time for this. Okay, children. So let's move to the next question now. So look at this. If A and B are positive integers, but I did not say whether A is greater than B or B is greater than A, but we only know that both A and B are positive integers. Then and A minus B whole square is 36. Which of the following must be true? So children, if A and B are positive integers, AB is also positive or not? Okay. So now you expand this A minus B whole square equal to 36, you expand. So you will get it as A square, A minus B whole square is A square minus 2AB plus B square. So A square minus 2AB plus B square is 36. So A square plus B square equal to 36 plus 2AB. Means 2AB is positive. 2AB is positive. Means to 36 we are adding something. To 36 we are adding something. So A square plus B square should be greater than that 36. So which option satisfies A square plus B square is greater than 36? Option B satisfies. You see here, A square plus B square is equal to 36 plus 2AB. This is positive. This is positive. Means 36 plus positive is greater than 36. Right, children? I think this should be very clear for you. Please note it fast. Okay, children, you can also take screenshot of it in case you're very keen. If you're taking more time to copy, you can take a screenshot. Just take a screenshot and keep it with you. So now, children, look at this. Of course, option B satisfies. Now you look at this next question. See, again a word problem. So I said whenever it is word problem, please read question fully and carefully. Don't try to answer without reading question. Please understand this. So the admission to the local carnival is $6. Means to enter into a carnival you need to take $6 ticket. Okay, means from whatever money you have in your pocket, from that $6 you'll pay at the entrance. Okay children, so any question? No question. Okay, you want to play games that cost you $1.5 per game. So as soon as I said, Abraham is laughing here. Maybe he enjoys playing games, so that's why he's laughing. So good. So anyway, it's all children's interest. Most of the children love to play. Even elders also play. Nowadays, people, because of this corona, they are sitting at home, don't know what to do. They play tambola, this, that, and all, and spend time. So playing is the part of life. So I don't say it is wrong, but still, just a fun. That's all. Okay. So $1.50 per game you need to spend. So how many games you can play? So first and foremost thing is, from total amount you have, you need to take out $6 because that is the amount you need to spend at the entrance. Okay. Now let us say you are playing X games maximum. See, it's not that if you have money of 100 rupees, you should spend off 100 rupees. Is there anything like that? No. You can also save some money. So you need not play complete games. Means maximum number of games that you can play can be X, like that. Okay children. So now look at this. Let X be the maximum number of games that you can play. Maximum number of games means either you'll play that many games or lesser than that. Means if you play less games, you'll save money. If you don't play less games, you'll lose all the money or you'll spend all the money. Rather than losing, I say spend all the money. Okay. So $6 is at entrance plus $1.5 into number of games is X is less than or equal to 30. How much money he has with him? $30. So therefore, out of $30, he has paid 6 at the entrance. Remaining money he is keeping with him and he is spending it for the games. So less than or equal to Y symbol, less than symbol is coming. Maximum amount he can spend is only this much. Or he will spend less than $30. Means some amount will be saved with him. That's why lesser than symbol comes. So take this 6 to the right. 30 minus 6 is 24. X is 24 by 1.5. So you'll be getting it as 16 games. So maximum number of games that one can play is 16. Means you may play 16 games or maybe lesser than 16 games. So option number C satisfies. Please take the click out of this. I'll give you 5 seconds time. Quick, take a click out of it. Okay children, I think I gave enough time to take a click. So let's move to the next question. Look at this. M is greater than 0, N is greater than 0. And if M equal to N and P is less than Q, then one of these should be true. So children, if you observe carefully, see, many times in objectives, just by observations, we can write off the answers. Just by observations. P is less than Q. So minus P will be lesser than minus Q. Both sides, if I put minus sign, sign will not change. Only one side, if you put minus sign, then changes. Okay, children? Yeah. And M and N are equal. Both M and N are greater than 0. So now look at this. M is equal to N, we said. Then P is less than Q. But you see, everywhere we have minus P minus Q. Of course, here we have plus P plus Q. Minus P minus Q. So let us check this, or it should be this. So let us go for minus sign. So whenever we change the sign, I said we should change the direction also. Change the sign, change the direction. So minus P minus Q means this lesser than symbol becomes greater than. So now M and N are equal. I can add M on one side and N on other side. So M minus P is greater than N minus Q because M and N are equal. So I can take one side M and one side N. It doesn't matter. So which option satisfies? M minus P is greater than N minus Q. Option number C satisfies, children. So please take a click out of it so that you can have a notes of it. Yeah, children, I think the time that was given is enough to take a click. Now look at the next question. X is less than 0 and y is greater than 0. Means x is less than 0 means what? X is negative. Y is greater than 0 means y is positive. Which of the following will always be greater than 0? So, x is negative minus x is always positive. Correct or not? I am taking option 1 and I am seeing. So, minus 2x is also 2 into positive is positive. So, he is asking which is always greater than 0. Greater than 0 means positive. So, this is always positive only. Now, let us check if option B, option C and option D what happens. So, xy negative into positive is negative, not greater than 0. So, option D is ruled out. See, x is negative, y is positive. I do not know whether y is bigger number or x is bigger in terms of the numerical value. So, we do not know whether this will be positive or negative. X minus y also same case, but this is always negative. It is always negative, not positive. Okay, because negative minus positive is again negative, always negative only. So, if you would have asked question always lesser than 0, option C would have been the answer. Because it said always greater than 0, option A is the answer. This is always less than 0 only, because negative into positive is negative. This we are not sure whether it will be negative or positive. So, if you would have said lesser than 0, answers could have been C and D. Anything it could be, okay, or both, like that, multiple options. So, this is what you need to get it. So, children, let us move to the next question. So, look at this. If A is lesser than B, which of the following must be true? Very, very simple question. See, every time you need not take with these inequations and you need not work out. You can also take simple numbers. A is 1, B is 2, something like that you can take and you can try, children, okay. So, A is less than B. So, you need not always think in terms of, see, generally what happens is students will start thinking, oh, what is this, greater, lesser, all these things, symbols, signs, like that they will be seeing, and they will be only trying to get disturbed mentally, panicked. But do not get panicked. There is no big deal in the symbols. It is only greater, lesser, or it is all simple mathematics. So, if in case you are finding any difficulty in catching these things, you can also take numericals like A is 1, B is 2. So, if that is the case, A is lesser than B. So, like that you can take some numerical values and also you can test, right, children. But anyway, if A is less than B, A square is less than B square, that is also correct only. A is less than B, A square is less than B square only. For example, 1 is less than 2, 1 square is lesser than 4, satisfied. So, option 1 satisfies. 2A is less than 2B means 2 is less than 4, satisfied, okay. And minus B is less than minus A. So, minus B means what? Minus 2, minus 1. So, which is bigger number in this? This is bigger number. So, minus A is greater than minus B, you see, minus A is greater than minus B. So, all three options are satisfied. So, option D satisfies. Look at this, option D satisfies, right, children. 2 and 3, 2 is this and 3, minus B is less than minus A. So, this is option D, wrong. So, please note it fast. Yeah, children, a small correction here. We overlooked one point. Can anyone tell me what is that point we overlooked? He did not tell A is greater than 0. So, therefore, this, yeah. So, if that is the case, then A can be negative. A can be negative. Look at this example. Minus 5 is lesser than 2. So a square is a square means it is 5 square, and 2 square is 4. So sign changes. So option 1 does not satisfy. So therefore 1 is not satisfying, 2 and 3 are satisfied. So therefore option C satisfies. Please correct it. Yeah, children, let's move to the next question. See, 4 is greater than minus 2x minus 5, which inequality represents the possible range of values of minus 10x minus 25. So first of all, let us find out the values of x. So look at this. We have minus 2x, but what is that we want? Minus 10x. So from minus 2 to minus 10, it is multiplication by 2. So you multiply by, 5. Minus 2 into 5 is minus 10. So multiply by 5 on both sides. So 5 4 is 20 is greater than minus 10x minus 25. So you see 20 is greater than minus 10x minus 25. So if this is greater, this should be lesser. So which option satisfies? You see minus 10x minus 25 is lesser than minus 20. So option number C satisfies, right children? So please note it. See, these are all little bit of calculative things which you need to be careful. I said whenever inequations are there only all the trouble starts. In symbols, signs, these are very important. Please note it fast. Yeah, students. So let's move to the next question. So here, look at this. X is less than y, that is lesser than minus 1. Means y is less than minus 1 and x is still smaller than y. Okay, means I can take y as minus 2, x as minus 3, like that. Right, children? Which of the following must be true? So look at these cases individually. See, generally by observations we can state and we can also talk about them. So now let us take numerical values. X is minus 3, y is minus 2. Now you see, is the given condition satisfied or not? X by y, negative by negative is positive, is greater than negative into negative is positive. So here we don't know which of them could be right or wrong, because it depends on the numerical values of x and y. See, now when I talk about these values, children, you are taking integers. When I say lesser than, should it be only an integer? Can't it be a decimal? It could be decimal also. So it's very difficult when it comes to decimals. I can take minus 1.009 minus 2. So in those cases, the divisions will change the values drastically. Therefore, never ever take numerical examples to solve these type of critical cases. Therefore, let us analyze logically only. So x plus y, you see here you have 1 and 2 cases x plus y. There will be certain cases, means certain in the sense compulsory to happen. Uncertain means compulsory may or may not happen, like that, children. Okay. So let us see, these are products xy, and here of course ratios. Left side they are ratios only, but right side in 2 cases we have sum and in 2 cases we have product. So now we should analyze whether some case will be a certain case or a product case will it be a certain case. Therefore, let us check the sum case, not the product case. So sum x plus y is always negative because both are negative. X and y are negative. So x plus y is always negative. So now negative by negative is positive. So 100% we are sure this ratio is positive, whereas this is negative. So it's very clear y by x is positive and this is negative. So positive is always greater than negative. Y by x is positive, x plus y is negative, positive is lesser than negative is meaningless. So answer B satisfies, children. So please note it fast. Okay students, let's move to the next question. Look at this root. Root means solving, that's all. 3 by 4x plus 5 is equal to 8. So take that 5 to the right, you will get 8 minus 5 as 3. So 3 by 4x equal to 3. So x equal to 3 into 4 by 3, that is 4. I think this is very simple question. I think you need not copy it or note it now. This is very simple. I think you should be able to do it, children, right? So let's move to the next question. So look at this. Yeah. If x equal to 10, then 0.2x plus 0.2. This is also very simple, simple substitution only, children. So 0.2 into 10 is 2 plus 0.2. 2 plus 0.2 is 2.2. Very, very simple question. Right, children? So note it. It's option number C which satisfies that. Clear? It's simple substitution. So answer is C, which is 2.2. Right, children? So any question here? No question? Okay, let's move to the next one. So let's look at this question. If 1.7y plus 2.3y is 2, again very simple. Just add 1.7 plus 2.3 is 4. 4y equal to 2. So y is 2 by 4, that is half. 4y is 2. So y is 2 by 4, that is half. Right, children? So how you got 4? 1.7 plus 2.3. You take y common. You take y common, 1.7 plus 2.3. So that is 4y. Right, children? So this is how you get it. So very simple question. So I think you don't need to note it. You can understand that. So let's go to the next question. So now look at this. This is also simple. 9.1x plus 3x plus 1.9x. So 1.9 plus 9.1. 1.9 plus 9.1 is 11 plus 3. 14x is less than or equal to 42. 14x is less than or equal to 42. So x is less than or equal to 42 by 14. So that is 3. X is less than or equal to 3. Right, children? So which option satisfies? 3. Okay. I think this is also simple. There is no complication, no logical reasoning, no conceptual, hidden conceptual logics. Like at least in previous case, I said when x is less than minus 1 and y is also less than minus 1 and x is less than y, then I can take decimals also. If you take decimals, you will get one value. Non-decimals, you will get other value. Similarly, x and y values. We have seen one case in the previous case where a is less than b. So we don't know whether both a and b are positive or not. So we have taken one a as minus 5 and b as positive. Like that, certain logical reasonings and analytical skills will come into picture. But in this case, there is nothing like that. It's simple, straightforward question. So let's move to the next one. This is also straightforward question. Very simple. 3 into a minus 2 minus 2 into a plus 9 equal to 1. So simply expand it. 3 into a is 3a, minus 3 2s are 6, minus 2a minus 18 equal to 1, minus 6 minus 18 is minus 24, take it to the right, it becomes plus 24. 3a minus 2a is a is equal to 1 plus 24 is 25. So a is equal to 25. So this is simple simplification. Every student can do this. So therefore, there is nothing to copy or no need to discuss any conceptual knowledge here because we don't need any conceptual depth here. It's simple expansion. Okay, children. So let's move to the next question. This is also simple again. You see such a simple question. B by 5 equal to 7 plus 5. B by 5 equal to 7 plus 5. 7 plus 5 is 12. So B equal to 12 into 5. 12 into 5. So that is 60. Very straightforward question. Very straightforward question. See, children, I told you in SAT, they'll not test the depth of your knowledge, they'll test the application skill. You see, these are all simple simplifications. But there are two cases we have done before which are little bit logical reasoning, but not depth is not very high. Logically, they should be sound. Right, children? So please check those things. Now take this. Look at this. H is greater than or equal to k is greater than or equal to 0. and h plus k into h plus k is less than or equal to 36. H plus k into h plus k is h plus k whole square. So he is asking you to find out the largest possible value of k. See, h is greater than or equal to k. So largest possible value of k is what? It should be h only. So now look at this. H is greater than or equal to k, we said. So largest possible value of k is what? H only. Highest value of k can be h, because h is greater than or equal to k, he said. So now replace wherever k is there, replace it by h, because maximum possible value of k is h, I said. So therefore replace k by h, h plus h into h plus h. So 2h into 2h is 4h square is less than or equal to 36. So h square is less than or equal to 9. I said whenever less than or equal to symbol comes, lies between smaller value and bigger value. Root 9 is 3. So minus 3 and plus 3. Therefore h lies between minus 3 and plus 3. As equal to sign is there, equal to sign is included. If equal to sign is not here, here also we will not take equal to sign. Right, children? So this is little bit logically sound. So now you should find out the value of k. So now what is that we said? Both are positive. H and k both are positive, right? So according to this, even negative values are included, but greater than or equal to 0 we said. So I should neglect that part. So starting from 0 to 3 only I should take. So the possible highest value of h is 3. So possible highest value of k is also 3. Right, children? So very good question. Please note it fast. Okay, students, let's move to the next question. Look at this question. Again, we are coming into a numerical, a statement kind of problem. So in a certain greenhouse, for plants, the foreign heat temperature F is controlled so that it does not vary from 79 degrees by more than 7. Means vary means difference. Difference should not be more than 7 degrees. So F may be greater or 79 may be greater. So we can take F minus 79 means I don't know if F is greater than 79 or 79 is greater than F, we don't know. So whatever it is, if I say F minus 79, I'll take modulus. Modulus means what? Mod of minus 1 is 1. Mod of 1 is also 1, like that. So F minus 79, I am not sure whether it is positive or negative, because if F is greater than 79, F minus 79 is positive. If F is less than 79, F minus 79 is negative. But whatever it is, the difference should not be more than 7 degrees, means less than or equal to 7. Which option satisfies? You see, option C satisfies. Right, children? So this is why modulus is taken, I explained you. Because F may be greater than 79 or 79 may be greater than F, but what is that gap? Maximum 7 degrees. Therefore, less than or equal to 7. Less than or equal to 7. Right, children? So please note it fast. I'll go to the next question after you copy it. Okay, children, let's move to the next question now. Look at this. Minus 5 by 2 is less than minus 2m plus 1 is less than minus 7 by 5. What is the greatest possible integral value of the expression 10m minus 5? So children, minus 2m should become 10m, right? Minus 2 will become 10 by multiplying by minus 5. So minus 5 into 1 is minus 5. You see, same thing you are getting or not, but when we multiply by minus signs, these signs will change and as well as the directions will change. So minus 5 into minus 5 is plus 25 by 2. This symbol changes to greater than. Minus 5 into minus 2m plus 1 is 10m minus 5, and this again becomes greater. 5 minus 5 into 7 by 5, it will become as, you see, minus 5 by 2 into minus 5 is 25 by 2. 25 by 2 greater than symbol. 10m minus 5 greater than symbol, 5 gets cancelled, you'll get 7. So this is how you get it, right children? So this is how you get it, okay? So please note it fast. I'll give you time to copy this, then we'll go to the next page. So children, let's copy this point also. This is very important because this is the final answer that you'll be getting. Option D satisfies. Yes children, let's move to the next point now. Look at this. Again a word problem. So please look at this. If the side length of a square is an integer and the area of this square is less than 25 but greater than 15, what is the perimeter of the square? So children, between 15 and 25 you should search for a perfect square, because area of a square is side square. Side square means, here we said if the side length of a square is an integer, we said, means between 15 and 25 you should search for an integer which is again a perfect square. So if you have to look at that, what is that number that is there between 15 and 25 which is a perfect square? Can anyone state? Yes, it is 16. So children, side square is equal to 16. Side square is equal to 16. I said between 15 and 25, 16. So D is equal to 4 and perimeter is 4 into side, 4 into D, that is 4 fours 16. Right children? So this is what is the answer. Answer is C, option C. Please note it fast. Okay students, so let's move to the next question. I think everyone is clear why I took only 16. Between 15 and 25, the perfect square is only 16 children. That's why we are taking 16. So side becomes 4. I think it's very clear to everyone. Next question. Let us move to the next question. Look at this. 2 into h plus 2 minus 4 by 6 equal to h into 7 into 2 minus 5. A simple simplification. He is asking to find the value of h. Very simple, straightforward question, only simplification, no logical reasoning. So now look at this children. So 3h plus 6 minus 4 by 6 equal to 14 minus 5, 9h by 2. 9h by 2, you see, 3h plus 6 minus 4 by 6 equal to h into 14 minus 5. So if you take this, you will get it as 3h plus 2 by 6 equal 9h by 2. So cross multiply, 2 into 3h plus 2 equal to 6 into 9h. So 6h plus 4 is 54h, 54 minus 6 is 48, h is 4, h is 4 by 48, that is 1 by 12. Right children, so option is B. Please note it fast. I think better I show you the first page, then I'll show you this. Yeah, please note it. Right children, so let's move to the next points. So please note it fast. Okay children, let's move to the next question. You see 9x minus 5 by 7 plus 6 minus 3x by 2 equal to, he is asking to find out value of x. So take LCM, simple simplification, LCM. 2 into 9x minus 5 plus 7 into 6 minus 3x equal to 2 into 14. So look at this, 18x minus 21x is minus 3x, 42 minus 10 is 32, 14 2 is 28. Take this 3x to the right and 28 to the left. 32 minus 28 equal to 3x. So therefore, x is equal to 4 by 3. Right children? So with this we close here today's class. So wish that you all enjoyed today's session and class. Hope that you'll be doing better and better day by day and make it a serious career for your future. Thank you. Have a great day.